What's up, Wilmington? I hope you guys had an awesome offseason because Seahawk Central Sports is back in action. It's been a little while since our last episode, so tonight we'll be recapping a few of the major games you may have missed over the holidays. So y'all just sit back, kick your feet up, and enjoy the show because Seahawk Central Sports starts right now. As much joy as the holiday break brings to students across the nation, UNCW student athletes were a different story. Among men's basketball, women's basketball, and swimming and diving, the three squads could only come up with 2 wins amongst themselves every break. Since classes ended, UNCW athletics was a combined 2-15 against their opponents. Terrible, guys, come on. The only Seahawk victories came in the form of an 87-73 win against UNC Greensboro back on December 19th. For men's basketball, and a 61-52 women's basketball victory over the James Madison Lady Dukes on January 6th. However, the men's squad got the semester off in excellent fashion as the George Mason Patriots visited Trask Coliseum on Saturday the 12th. Some of you may recall George Mason from their improbable Final Four run back in 2006. The Patriots knocked out powerhouse teams such as UNC, Connecticut, and Michigan State before losing to the eventual champion Florida in the Final Four. Although the sensational seniors from that team are long gone, they're still one of the best teams in the CAA. Mr. Seahawk 7 himself, Perry DeLuke, was there at the game, so let's head over to Trask now and see how our Seahawks fared.
This afternoon, the UNCW Seahawks will take on arguably the most talented and toughest foe in conference play when the George Mason Patriots roll into town. Now let's take a closer look at some of those highlights.
Intensity was high. Chris Dixon knocks down an early 2-pointer. Right there, giving the Seahawks the early lead. Luke Hager with a miss for 3, but goes back, gets his own rebound. Tanner Milson dishes it out to Chris Dixon for 3 points right here. Playing here a little offense. Keith Rendelman with a dish out to TG3. Tyree Graham for 3 points. Graham would have 15 points in the game. Look at the stellar defense here, double teaming. Oh, and picked off by Chris Dixon. Chris Dixon dishes it down to Sherwood. Sherwood goes up for the layup, and Luke Hager with a nice putback. Early on in the game here still. And Chris Dixon with another play, gets his own rebound, dishes it out to Tyree Graham. Tyree Graham driving downstairs. Cedric Williams, the big man, down low with 2 points. Rendelman up top here, and Corey Edwards for George Mason goes up for the layup, misses it, and Johnny Williams with a nice putback. Chris Dixon winding things down here towards the end of the game, folks. Intensity was really high, and Dixon with another 2 points, and Dixon would end with 30 points.
Energy levels were high today in the Trask Coliseum. However, the UNCW Seahawks prevailed with an 82-74 victory over the Patriots. Some of the top scorers were Chris Dixon with 30 points, Tyree Graham with 15 points, and Keith Rendelman with 13 rebounds. Catch UNCW next Wednesday in the Trask Coliseum as they face Old Dominion. I'm Perry DeLuke for Seahawks Central Sports Teal TV. Back to you, Trey.
Great work, Perry. Big plays and constant energy were key to UNCW's success against a solid Patriot squad. After the game, Seahawks Central Sports was present for the post-game conference. So let's get a closer look at the players' thoughts after the game.
We met as a team, no coaches or whatnot. We talked and we basically said, look, guys, we are all Division I athletes. We know that. But at the same time, we're not performing like, the talent level that we have. So we came out here, we said, look, one thing that you can't teach is talent, effort, So we made sure that we get the best effort we can, and that's what we're going to do from here and on out. Because, we see the result.
Freshman guard Chris Dixon set a career-high scoring total with 30 points against the Patriots, but netted more than just buckets this weekend. Dixon has been named the Blue Cross Blue Shield Player of the Week for his standout performance on Saturday. So a big congratulations go to the freshman guard. Turning now to women's basketball, CAA foe Drexel came into town on Sunday for an early afternoon conference matchup. Lady Dragon Holly Mershon came into Sunday's game as the league co-leader in points scored. So let's head on back over to Trask now with Bo Worley and see if Coach Adele Harris's Lady Seahawks could handle the senior sharpshooter. Take it away, Bo.
Thank you, Trey. Today, the Lady Seahawks look to build off a big win from Tuesday against the William & Mary Tribe. But they welcome in a tough test in the form of the Drexel Dragons, led by senior standout Holly Mershon, the leading scorer of the CAA with almost 18 points a game. The Dragons look to stay perfect in conference play with their stifling defense, which ranks 14th in the nation. The key of the game for the Seahawks is stopping Holly Mershon, while assist leader and scoring leader Kelva Atkins looks to lead the Seahawks to victory. Now let's take a look at the highlights. Let's start off in the first half where Dana Brown nails the three from the corner, but Holly Mershon would soon answer with a three-pointer of her own, which would not be the last of the night for her. Here we see the Dragons back on the offensive, but after the nice steal from Jessica Freeman, the Seahawks fast break would lead to the amazing drive by Tawana Lee, who blows past her defender for the easy 2 points. But Mershon again from downtown drains the three-pointer to answer for the Dragons. Drexel displayed good ball movement after Renee Johnson-Allen gives a nice dish to teammate Nikki Jones as she gets the easy two-pointer. Here, Carnisha Garrett shows good low post moves to get past Nikki Jones for the easy layup. Move on to the second half. Kelva Atkins hits from long distance to keep the Seahawks close in the second half. But Holly Mershon helped the Dragons pull away after her drive leads to the 64-51 victory over the Seahawks. In the end, Holly Mershon proved to be too much to handle for the Seahawks as she went 10 for 14 shooting with 26 points. Leading scorer for the Seahawks, Carnisha Garrett, scored 11 points and grabbed 7 rebounds. You can catch the Lady Seahawks back in action on Thursday versus Old Dominion in Trask Coliseum. Signing off, Bo Worley, Seahawks Central Sports, Till TV.
Thanks, Bo. Drexel led in nearly every offensive category, and now Mershon does as well with a league-leading 257 points this season. Although it was a short week for us this episode, that doesn't mean it was any less exciting. UNCW lit up the boards with dunks, three-pointers, and magical drives. So let's recap our favorite plays of the week with another segment of the Seahawk 7 with your guest host, David Sorensen. Take it away, David.
Hello Seahawks, David Sorensen here. Our friend and colleague Perry DeLuke was out on assignment this week covering the game, so I will be filling in and covering the Seahawks 7. Let's get right to the highlights. Kicking things off with highlight number 7, George Mason in transition. Cedric Williams with the block party. Highlight number 6, 4-3, that's no good. Cedric Williams with the offensive putback, that's good. Highlight number 5, dipping into women's action, Dana Brown, bingo from downtown. Play number 4, Seahawks setting up in half-court basketball. That three's good, Chris Dixon. And play number 3, back to women's, Carnisha Garrett with the spin move, beautiful drive. Play number 2, George Mason in transition, Shane Ribble with the block, leads to Seahawk fast break. 2 fast break points for Chris Dixon, and play number 1 for the week, Luke Hager playing the passing lanes and finishes strong at the rim. Well, that certainly was a great way to kick off the Seahawks 7. We look forward to bringing you a bunch of great plays in the 2013 spring semester. Until next time, I'm David Sorensen, Seahawks Central Sports, Till TV. Back to you, Trey.
If Seahawk sports keep up that kind of energy for the rest of the semester, then we're sure in for an exciting spring season. But gang, that's all for tonight's episode. Feels great to be back behind the old sports desk, and I look forward to another fantastic semester with you guys. So until next time, whether it's on the field, by the courts, or at the track, I'm Trey Owings, and I'll see you at the game. Good night, everybody.